Here, and this is the Tatra Phoenix Rudolph pack by HR Forst und Fahrzeugbau. Hopefully I'm saying that closer to being proper. I was corrected on my pronunciation. It is a difficult one for me to say, so apologies if I mispronounce. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rock Crawl for this, and this is a very nice set, a truck and trailer set of the Tatra brand of trucks and the Rudolph brand of trailers. And this is 18.49 megabytes to download, 14 and 8 slots on console for this set. So first of all, let's find the truck. And there it is, $135,000, up to 650 horsepower, automatic transmission or manual, that we'll talk about that, 440 liters fuel capacity, 49 miles per hour top speed, 18.5, so 18,500 liter capacity, 8.3 tons. It is a bulk capacity trailer. So, engine setup configurations. We have the Tatra automatic at 462 horsepower, or the stage 1 automatic at 650. Then we have a Tatra manual and a stage 1 manual at the 462 and 650. So you have a choice between automatic, which is a CVT transmission, or a manual, which is, I have my settings set to automatic, so it's a manual automatic, but you'll see the difference. Wheel brands Lizard, Continental, and Nokian. So the only choice you have is Nokian within that brand, and you have the Ground King or the TR12. I do like the white letter tires, that's my preference. Bull bar, no, yes, or with lights. Beacons, no, yes. Headlamp protection, those are grid over the headlights. And the cover colors, so that's a cover of the, well, color of the cover. Yellow, let's see, make it orange, there we go. Cabin colors, so let's make that pink because we can. Extension color, so let's make that white. There, that is what they refer to as extension. And main color is the box itself. Right, so prices accordingly there. Rim color, oh, I almost missed rim color. We can make it orange, let's make it green. There we go. 300 for that, and 1,525, yeah, you see the colors, so it's kind of, yeah, all over the place. It does add a significant amount to the price of the vehicle. And the license plate. Right, so now, where is the trailer? Let's hit that now whilst we're in here, and let's get that done, and let's test it out now. 18,500 liter capacity, 4.5 tons, $23,000 to purchase. So a nice, fairly reasonably priced trailer in around, just about around where I like to see it for that capacity. 8 slots on console. The same wheel configuration options. We can have it matchy-matchy. Cover color again. Same choices as we had with the truck, except there's no cab color, of course. That is the main color, and rim color we can go like so, or I don't know, blue. There we go. Prices accordingly, $29,800 with everything tricked out. All right, let's hop in and start it up. Lights, we have plenty of lighting here, front lighting, but it is quite bright. We have signals, reverse. We do have a hitch, of course, and the reason it's moving so slow is I have it full of rocks, and it is quite heavy. No ball hitch. Pin hitch is over here, and yes, we have a pin hitch. So all pin hitch trailers will hook to this. If we go inside, it is your standard Tatra looking interior. Very nice. We don't have any, we don't have a whole lot of options. Open cover. We have tip side back, grain door, left or right. So those are toggle steering. Front and rear. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. Front steering or front and rear steering. Well, that is actually kind of neat. I don't know if I'm sure we've had that, but anyways, nice. Trailer, basically the trailer, same as the box, tip side back, grain door, left or right. The steering is, well, it's a swivel front axle, so right. Maneuverability, obviously great with that rear steering. Stability, actually it's moving along quite nicely now that I have started moving. Oh, L1, open cover, there we go. So let's see if it will dump out the back. What do we have? Tip side back. So yes, even with a trailer attached, we can tip side out the back. And pretty standard tipping speed there. Yes, so let's stop it and let's just see the grain door for a moment, and then I'll show you the tip side left and right grain door. So just there we go. It still tips up and it will empty out a little slower. So the back one, let's just see the tip side left grain door, tip side left. Oh, come on. There we go, tip side left. And this is what it looks like. And I've lost my tip side trigger. Let's get another swing around at this. It's my fault for not getting it lined up quite correctly there. There we go. It seems to unload fairly nicely, fairly quickly. All is good. Right, so we're going to fill these. So what now? Let's pop over here. So here is the manual transmission option with the same rocks in there. Let's go for a little ride. So you can see it's making its way through the gears. It is under, well, it's obviously going to be a little bit, let's say not less, I'm not going to say it's less powerful, it's just less smooth on the transition from fast to slow. Looks like those middle tires are not really on the ground. There is no option to lower or raise that axle. And the front tire looks like it's taking a bit of load, more than the other tires. Well, right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to do a little torture test of this. We'll set it up a little bit and then we'll compare the climbing capability of the manual transmission as opposed to the CVT or the automatic transmission. So let me go set up that. Oh, look at that front tire when I'm stopping. There was extra weight on that. We're gonna take a little closer look at that when we crest the hill and test the brakes out. So let me set this up and we'll be right back. All right, so we're in the automatic CVT, and like I was saying, we're driving here and I got my turn signal on. But anyways, the speed transition, like, it's a lot smoother transition for, you know, for acceleration. However, is it more powerful than the manual transmission? And we will find out fairly soon. Although it looks like this one's going to have no problem reaching the peak. Of course, these both are the 650 horsepower engines, and it's starting to slow down a little bit, but with the CVT transmission, theoretically, it keeps it in the power band, so no matter how fast you're going, it's always going to give you the at least optimal, especially for pulling. It's supposed to keep it in the optimal range for whatever situation you have, is the theory. So 14, so we ended up at about 14 miles per hour climbing, and we made the peak without too much trouble at all. So, and that's with full of stones. Now here we are with the automatic, or the manual transmission version, and as you can see, the RPMs are staying, you know, relatively in that range. However, you can see it's, well, because of shifting gears, as most vehicles do, you will, you know, the RPM will go up and down a lot more than CVT transmissions. So hopefully I'm not boring you here. You can fast forward a little bit forward once we reach, because we are going to be slowing down fairly quickly here, and we are losing speed quite quickly indeed. And is it shifting down? Here we are. We're starting to shift down now. Although we're holding, yeah, we kind of settled down into that 13 mile per hour speed. Oh, we are losing speed. Oh, it shifted down. Now we're gaining a little bit. So oh, now it's shifting up. So that's interesting. I never had a vehicle, once it's shifted down, shift back up when it's climbing. So that's interesting indeed. So we made it without too much. So there is a difference, but it's not a huge difference now. We're just going to go barreling down this hill at top speed, 51 miles per hour, by the way, and we'll see how, if anything fails. And if there's anything to fail, it would be right now. And, well, it slowed down and stopped, so that's impressive. We didn't flatten the front tires. I was totally expecting that front tire to collapse under the weight. But, so let's start this up and see if there's any difference in stopping this. And I didn't really mark the spot where I started braking. So there's 6, 50, 51, 52, and I'm braking now. Yeah, it looks like I braked a lot, although this seemed to stop faster. I don't know why. It shouldn't have. I think I was probably talking too much. But impressive. I like it. I thought there was going to be an issue with the front tires, but with rocks in there, it seems to have held up. And you're not typically going to carry stones in there all the time, so I'm sure it will hold up very well under any situation. That's a Tatra Phoenix Rudolph pack by HR Forst und Fahrzeugbau, I do believe. Hopefully, correct me if I'm wrong with that pronunciation, please. And thank you. And thank you for watching. And, well, just remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.